Today is the 4th of July, so if you're over in the New World, happy Independence Day. That's working out well for you, isn't it? But yesterday was a crucial game for England in the World Cup. And if I were a football pundit, I guess I'd go, England took on Colombia in an epic match that culminated in England's first ever win in the World Cup in a penalty shootout. But I didn't see any of that, because when the game actually started, I was down at Happy Ninja Media because my favourite rock and metal band, Jesse's Divide, they're recording a new EP and I had to get some tickets for an upcoming event. And I loitered around there until it was clear they weren't going to just record their new EP with me watching them. So obviously I flounced off. And it's hard to flounce when you haven't got any hair. I didn't flounce off, I was just getting in the fucking way. But, although I have no interest in football, when England play, something for me wonderful happens. And that's because all the roads are deserted and all the police are busy. They're out watching the pubs and clubs in case England go out of the tournament. I remember a few years ago, I was parked outside a pub and I knew that England were in a crucial game for them. And then a chair came through the window and I figured, I bet they just got knocked out. But when England are playing, like I say, empty roads, no police, so I can indulge in my hobby of driving like a cunt. And as soon as I got on the road, I thought, I've had this Jag now for about 9 months. Wonder how fast it goes. And obviously, I didn't go above 70 miles an hour because that would be illegal. Also, I didn't film myself going above 70 miles an hour and think I'd best not post that, it could incriminate me. But I wouldn't have been able to do this if England were not playing. When I got in, Mrs. Disgruntled, she was watching the football because she enjoys it. And I went upstairs and read a book. And when it was finally over, I came down to watch the news, the ITV news, because Lucy Verasami's doing the weather this week. And the first thing they talked about was the football. And I found myself thinking, surely anyone who wanted to watch the football just fucking did. It was on this channel, it overran, that's why the news is late. Everyone interested in the football just watched it. Although I did also find some of the questions were quite bizarre. One was, so, how do you think England won this game? And I found myself thinking, I bet they scored more penalties than Colombia. And I was right. Turns out I'm actually an expert on football. But that means England are still in the World Cup. And that means on Saturday, when they play Sweden, the roads will be deserted again, when I will be attempting to break the land speed record.